Right now, we are on the corner of Hester and Mulberry Street, and that is Little Italy, New York City. This area is probably one of the most heavily populated areas in New York City. Very, very well known for food, very, very diverse. You have the Italian neighborhood here on Mulberry. Then up the street a little bit, you have Chinatown. And so there's all different kinds of people. It's frequented probably by millions, probably a crazy number of tourists. I can't even begin to tell you how many. And it's because of its food destination. People come here and they want that authentic Italian style meal where they're going to come in, and it's just very old school, very classic. So we're going to take a little walk. We're going to walk up and down. We're going to try to find some things to snack on, some things to taste, and we'll keep you guys well informed, and we'll bring you with us. Come on, let's go for a walk. You don't really, it's hard to really say which place is my favorite because they all have something different. They all have something a little bit different. Some of them have the alfresco dining and you can sit outside. Some of them are these little hole in the walls where you walk in, you don't even realize what's there anything in, and then boom, and then in the back there's a little patio or a little garden. So, but for the most part, the one thing that they do all have in common is the food, and it's usually all rustic, authentic Italian style food, a lot of flavor, simple, but really, really tasty. We need chef. C.
See?
C. C. No chef? You should just say chef. C, look where.
C.
Yeah, but no, we don't even need chef. C-H-E-F.
Yeah, maybe I have it here.
You have, oh, maybe they got one that says chef. We'll get a little license plate. We wanted to say chef. C-H-E-F.
Yeah.
See how it says number one dad?
Can you check here, sir? I think here.
See, number one dad, I want to say number one chef. Oh man, see, I want number one chef. We're trying to find number. Maybe this one, number one chef. We'll put this, I'm gonna give this to my wife. Some of the best gelato in the city is here, and you have sorbet and you have gelato. Gelato is basically Italian version of ice cream. You got ice cream, and you got the Italians, they call it gelato, okay? Which is gonna be here. Oh, junk, a little taste of hazelnut. My mama used to love hazelnut gelato, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. You always know it's good when it's soft. It's not too hard. It's all about the temperature with gelato. Tasty, tasty. How you doing, my man? What's going on? So, cha-chas. Is it a little garden back there? Can I see it? Can we just walk back and see it? Oh, look at this. Look at this. That's some nice stuff. Whew. This is what we love. This is what we love about Little Italy. All these celebrities on the wall, people come in, they've been here in this place, that's how you know. Been around forever. Old school video game, but it's just nice, quiet, rustic, authentic Italian. Is all about family and all about bringing people together. Doesn't matter if you're in a closet or if you're in this huge big restaurant, it's all about friends and family and having a good time, living life. Dad, what's that?
It's lobster pescatore.
Lobster pescatore?
Yes.
So you got the lobster, clams, little seafood. That looks good.
My clams, your choice of sauce.
Guys, is it good? CC? We might have to come get some of that. Thanks, guys. Woo! I don't know, guys. We might have just found our lunch spot. So we're here, and this is Chinatown. Most of these people are coming from China and or Far East Asia. You have Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Japanese, Korean, all different kinds. And the food is very diverse, but it's brought from their country here. It's really, really a lot like their country, a lot of small places. You have different kinds of shops that have household things, household needs and necessities, as well as religious beliefs and religious stuff. And then there's the markets with the seafood and the fresh vegetables and everything else that goes along with it. So that's what we got here in Chinatown, and we're going to head to another part of the city, or one of my favorite places in the city to eat pizza. It's called Lombardi's. It's one of the oldest pizza ovens in the city. It's built inside the building, which is going to be a lot of fun, and so we're going to head over there right now. We'll see you in a little bit. We're here in front of Lombardi's. It's one of the oldest pizza shops here in the city. And I divide my pizza up into two categories, by the slice or by the pie. You can only buy pizza here by the pizza. You can't get it by the slice. You can get an individual or a smaller one, but that's how I kind of judge. Those are always sit-down places. You have to get the whole pie, and I think they're much better. This pizza oven is one of the oldest, if not the oldest pizza oven in the city. It's a coal-burning pizza oven that's built inside the building. So when we walk in, and I'll show you that the oven is way back, set back inside in the building. Really, really cool, really interesting, and it's something fun to see. And to top it off, the pizza is phenomenal. So let's go have a slice of pizza.
The place has been here since 1905. I'm here since 1993. Right inside the coals where the fire is 2,200 degrees. The floor inside where the pizzas are burning, it runs around between 800 and 900 degrees, and I cook a pie in 3 to 3.5 minutes.
You saw the oven, you saw the coals, you saw everything being processed. Now, we're gonna see the finalized product, which I love the meatball pizza. It's basically a straight margarita pizza with a little basil, tomato sauce, and mozzarella with the fresh house-made meatballs, and that's all. And you can tell. See, look at this. Look at this. This is perfect. See, and you can look at the bottom. See the coal. You got the nice little coal that adds great flavor to it. So this is how I do it. I set this here. Then I like a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, just a little. You see how that quality of that olive oil, you can tell. I put a little bit of crushed red pepper on it, just like that. And that, my friends, is all she wrote. Just like that. So light. Crispy. Tasty. Lombardi's my favorite pizza shop in New York City. Awesome. I wish you guys could come taste it, but I'll eat your piece. I'll save it for you next time. We've been treated with the Lombardi's clam pizza. And right off the top, if you notice, other than the fact that there's great big lemons on top, which goes really, really well with the clams, there's no red sauce. So an authentic clam pizza has nothing but clams. So we were talking to John, the owner, and he was saying that he gets these little nut clams in every day, fresh. He shucks them. He has a set number of clams. When they're gone, the pizza's over. No more clam pizza. So what he has for that day, and that's it. He said he sells out by 6, 7 because it's so popular and people love it. But I'm excited, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to give her a little. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this lemon because John, he said, add a little bit of lemon like this. And then he said, that's all you gotta do. And then he said, go in. Phenomenal. So light. Pizza dough almost acts like a cracker. Absolutely delicious. So beautiful. So light. So fresh. Amazing. Yum, yum. So we just got done Lombardi's. Phenomenal. Some of the best pizza. As you know, you always know when you leave a great, wonderful pizza restaurant because you always have some left over. It's always way too much food. So now we're going to head over to my friend Chef John. We're going to go see him. He's with World Yachts, and we're going to learn how to do a little boat cooking. He does these cruises around the city where he cooks for people. There's a separate menu, and he does farm to table, but it's literally on the boat. So he's growing his own vegetables and his own produce on the boat, and he's cooking. Sounds really fun. Let's go check it out. Hi guys, so we're here at World Yachts in the harbor of New York City, Manhattan. We're here to see my friend Chef John. What happens here is they do nightly cruises, but the wonderful and exciting thing about these nightly cruises are they are presenting a farm-to-table concept. So what happens is they have, from what I've been told, they have these boxes and planters or potters, if you will, on top of these boats growing vegetables, chives, different kind of produce for them to use for their service, which is interesting, exciting, and something I've never seen before. So I'm super excited. We're gonna go meet John. We're gonna go check it out. Let's go. John.
Welcome, Chef.
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm well. How are you? This is the Duchess. Yes. We can do approximately 230, maybe up to 240, without it getting too tight for dinner.
Wow, that's a lot.
We also do brunch on Sundays.
Really? And anything you do, any kind of service in terms of food that you do, you're moving. Is that correct?
Yes.
So, wow.
It's tight.
It is tight.
It is tight.
That's nice.
Yeah.
These, my friends, I think John had said are what our produce and our vegetables and stuff are going to be in, so we're super excited about it. But
Hand built by our engineering staff.
hand built. Listen, hand built with love.
Exactly.
It's like what you cook, what we cook. It's about love, right? Everything
Exactly.
tastes better with a little bit of love. My mama used to tell me that all the time. All right, that's
Head
great.
upstairs.
Wow. See, now this definitely broadens the spectrum, you know? Wow. That is great. And realistically, it's a lot more than I thought. So surprisingly enough, I'm very surprised at the amount of stuff John has, but it's phenomenal. And I think I can see where he's talking about being able to use a little bit at a time and being able to, you know, word it on his menu, open up that excitement, because people get so excited about it. I'm excited about it. You know, the first thing I would say when I was on the boat, well, Bard's table, first of all, would surprise me, but I would say, how, where, why, how can you do? And so this is great. Let's keep going. Wow. I'm trying to see if we got some of these tomatoes should be.
There's some fruit here.
Yeah, we have some. Here we go.
A little bit.
Which is about right. Obviously, right here. Well, I'm excited. Let's go. Next time, we go. Almost time to start cooking.
It is.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
We're focusing on simplicity here. And so what it is we got some scallops. We're going to use some of those wonderful fresh herbs, and we're going to do a little citrus vinaigrette. But I think we're going to take a little bit of this fennel seed, and we're going to crush it up, toast it, crush it up, and we're going to coat those scallops in fennel. And that's going to give that a nice anise flavor, and I think it'll all tie in pretty well together. So that's where I'm at. I think I'm excited about it, and I think we're going to be very, very happy. We got this. Let's start with just a little bit of honey. I'm going to show you how simple it is to make a vinaigrette. A little bit of honey is going to be my base. I'll put that away. All right, we're going to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. You see we got 1 part oil, usually 3 parts oil, and this is going to be about that much juice, okay? And then the honey, we use the honey to kind of take away some of that sourness. The sugar kind of takes a little bit of that sourness away. So when you're like a lemonade, you got the sour from the lemon. Now you got the sugar is going to make it into the aid, take it away. When you talk about fresh, it doesn't get any more fresh than those herbs up there. So it's going to be good stuff. I don't want to use the mint.
Gotcha.
I think mint's too much. I want to use basil, oregano, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of lemon, all right, just like that. Have these wonderful light scallops. So we want to enhance those flavors, but we don't want to mask the flavors of the actual scallops. So we're just going to enhance it and bring it out. We're using this for scallops, but what you can also do with this, if you're going to have a barbecue or you're going to do something at your for the summertime, family coming over, you can take this, take all these herbs, do the same vinaigrette that we're doing, put your chicken inside or your steak inside, let it marinate. Pork is really good with it. Add a little soy sauce to it, and just let them marinate. And that's a great thing too. Now we're going to add our extra virgin olive oil, and this is pretty much our vinaigrette. Gonna add a little salt and pepper to this. It's so awesome. You know, you got fresh herbs. They're just fresh. They're easier. It's much easier to work with. I mean, these were in the ground 5 minutes ago, and it doesn't get any more fresh than that. It's crazy. And we want a little salad, but we don't want it. We don't want the stems. We want it nice and leafy. All right. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this in there. Boom. So I'm adding a little salt and a little pepper to my scallops on both sides.
We have some asparagus that we've blanched and shocked. Okay, and as I said, we we source this duck prosciutto from a farm in Long Island.
Wow.
The ducks are grown and raised, and then they actually cure the duck breasts there themselves. I soaked the mustard seeds in Brooklyn lager for 2 days.
Local Long Island prosciutto
Right.
with asparagus
Right.
and house-made whole grain mustard.
House-made mustard. Here we have a little pomegranate molasses. It's a cool item. The mustard is a little potent, and the duck breast obviously is a little fatty.
Look at this. This looks so beautiful. And you can see it's all seasonal, local, fresh, house-made mustard, the Long Island duck breast, wonderful asparagus. It's really, really nice. And I'm hoping that my scallops will complement that very, very well. We've got shaker salad right here in the center. Look at those. Ooh, nice. All right. We're going to hit up with our vinaigrette. It's as easy as that, gang. So now we have our fennel-crusted sea scallops, herb shaker salad, and citrus vinaigrette to go along with our duck prosciutto-wrapped asparagus, whole grain mustard, pomegranate molasses, baby amaranth. Simple. Saltiness from the duck, herb freshness from the asparagus, a little spice from the whole grain mustard, and the amaranth kind of cleans it all up. It's good stuff.
And this is great too, you know. I mean, it's very straightforward, very simple. It's light, it's refreshing. The scallops are cooked perfectly. The herbs, vinaigrette really complement everything.
Thank you so much, John, for us coming in today. We
Thank you.
really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
So we're here on, I think it's 133 West 33rd Street. We're gonna go see my friend Chef Mark at Stout. It's one of the oldest Irish pubs here in the city. A lot of pub-style food, great atmosphere, very exciting, a lot of fun. And hopefully we're gonna come together with some chef duet, something fun, something exciting. We'll be ready. Come on in. Chef Mark, thank you so much for having us here in your kitchen.
Well, you're quite welcome, and welcome to my restaurant.
I appreciate it. So today on Chef's Duet, we're here at Stout Restaurant, and what we want to do is Chef Mark has been so gracious to put together a few of his favorite appetizers for us on his menu. So what are we making today?
Today we're doing one of our signature appetizers here at Stout. It's fresh salmon that we smoke in-house, and we serve it with our house-made brown bread, which basically comes from my grandmother's recipe in Ireland. As a little kid, I used to watch her make it all the time for us. So I figured, I just gave it a step up and brought it up, to our standards.
Wow, awesome. Brown bread, I'm so excited. I love brown bread. My mom and my family is from Boston, where they have this Boston brown bread, which is a very big and popular thing. So I'm super excited. So show us what we got going on, Chef.
Basically, we have our house-made brown bread, which is going to put on the plate.
Yep.
3 triangles. And then we take our salmon that we smoke in-house. Kind of fold it over on each piece of bread.
Nice. Look at that salmon. You can see it's nice, shiny.
Yeah, it's glistening.
It looks
and
beautiful.
the smell off it's wonderful. Got a nice oaky smoke going on it. And then what we do here is we put this on there.
Nice.
Then we have a little house-made lemon oil.
Oh, wow.
So we take a little bit of our microgreens.
Now, microgreens, there's an assortment of a bunch of different kinds of lettuces in there, correct? Is that what that is?
Yes, it's basically, it's hand-grown, as I always say. It's not mass-produced.
Wow.
It's got great little flavor. It's got a mixture of all different types of greens. So you have, a little bit of everything. It's nice. So then we just put a little bit of microgreens on each piece of salmon.
Wow. Look at that. It's about simplicity, simple flavors, but yet a lot of flavor.
And that's it. And you have all the different, you have the lemon oil, you have the microgreens, you have the smokiness in the salmon, you have the heartiness in the bread, and I figure it just all comes together and tastes really good.
So what I got is is I'm gonna take a little ground beef and I'm gonna take a little bit of this pork sausage and I'm gonna make a stuffed, it's gonna be a stuffed burger. That's a little bit less. And we're gonna take it and have it, it's gonna be considered a surf and turf. So, now we've got a nice pork sausage stuffed hamburger. We're going to season that with a little salt and pepper. We're going to put that on the grill. We're going to throw some fried oysters on top, and it's going to be a surf and turf. It's going to be phenomenal. We got our fried clams. Add our fried clams. Just like this. And so we've got our, as part of our duet, this side over here, well, what I've done is we've taken that hamburger meat, we've stuffed it with pork. So we have a pork stuffed burger with fried clams. So there's our surf and turf. We've tossed it with a little bit of tartar sauce. So you got your acid, you got your creaminess from the mayonnaise. Toss that together. So it's basically pork stuffed burger, surf and turf with fried clams, tartar sauce. And I don't want to say it, but I know Mark wants to say it. Why are these French fries so special? But I know. Why are they so special?
We make them in-house. We don't use any frozen products here. We eat everything fresh. So we cut, blanch, cook potatoes to order. So they nice, crispy, nice saltiness. It's a good bite, good texture.
You see that skin on there? Most people don't know when you do house-made fresh French fries, you have to blanch them first. Because if you were to take a raw potato and stick it in the fryer and just expect it to get crispy, number one, it would take too long. And number three, it wouldn't get as crispy as these fries. So you put them in the fryer or you steam them, you pull them out, you cool them, and then you refry them, and that's where you're gonna get this perfect, wonderful, crispy French fry. So we're gonna send this upstairs and have one of our patrons taste it, and hopefully they're gonna be great and they're gonna complement each other, and we're gonna go from there. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It was awesome.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. It's probably a gathering of everything that I like, which would be snacky seafood, Irish smoked salmon. I just got back from Ireland, so I'm all about this right now. And then burgers in general are amazing, and this is going to be stuffed with sausage, so I'll give a little go with the smoked salmon because I've been eyeing this up. With the microgreens. Really good. Perfect. This is like great. It's made with all these ingredients we have actually on the stout menu. Crispy clams falling on the ground. And this is stuffed with sausage, which is just amazing. My favorite thing. That's delicious. I would have one bite of each of these things at once and just, of course I don't really need the fries, but wonderful.
So,
Great job.
what did you think?
Great. This complements everything. It complements each other really well. Like perfect seafood, the light, the heavy. You guys did a great job using what we have on our menu, and I think it's a beautiful duet you guys did.
I think Mark was number one. He has this great, wonderful salmon dish. It's light, it's fresh, it's got the brown bread, which is phenomenal. And what we tried to do is we just tried to complement that and create something that's gonna follow in his concept. And so as an upscale Irish pub, one of the best in the city, it's been around for a long, long time. And so what we did is we stuffed that burger, fried clams, a little surf and turf concept, so I hope everything worked out very, very well. Thank you so much.
This needs to go on the menu.
See, home
Everything
run,
was
there we
great.
go, that's what we want. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.